Hello, welcome to our short tutorial in confidence interval. Today, we'll explore how confidence interval are used in manufacturing, especially to estimate defect rates. When inspecting every product isn't practical, a interval gives a reliable estimate based on a sample. Now, let's move on to the real-world scenario.
Next, what is confidence interval? Let's discuss what a confidence interval is. A confidence interval is the estimate's mean plus or minus its margin of error, a range where the true value likely falls if the test is repeated. Based, as, based on a set confidence level, example 95%. In manufacturing defects, it's used to estimate the true defect rate of all products from a sample, helping to assess quality without inspecting every item. To better understand this concept, let's consider a practical example. A factory produces thousands of light bulbs daily. A quality control team selects 200 bulbs at random and 12 are defective. Management wants to know what's the likely range of the actual defect rate in the entire batch. To answer this, we use a 95% confidence interval. To give to give a solution to the problem, Aina will take charge.
Calculating the confidence interval. To solve this, we use the confidence interval for proportions. P hat plus or minus z times the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n. Step 1. Sample proportion. P hat equals 12 divided by 200, which is equal to 0.06. Step 2. The z-score for 95% confidence level is 1.96. Step 3. Plug into the formula. Ci, or the confidence interval, equals 0.06 plus or minus 1.96 times the square root of 0.06 times 0.94 divided by 200. That gives us 0.06 plus or minus 0.0329. So, the confidence interval is 0.0271, 0.0929. The confidence interval is between 2.71% and 9.29%. This means we are 95% confident that the true defect rate falls within this range.
To sum up, confident intervals help decision makers understand quality without testing every single item. In our case, the factory knows that their defect rate most likely falls between 2.71% and 9.29%. If that range is too high, they can investigate further. This saves time, effort, and money while ensuring quality remains under control. Finally, thank you for watching our video in manufacturing defect rates and confidence interval. Thank you for watching.
Wrap.